ராஜா விபூதிரா, வேற யாரும் எடுத்துட்டு வரல. ஓடு 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 ஓடு. Mic check. नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. That all of us are looking forward to. And today we want to
hear us and see us now? If you hear us and see us, if you could kindly wave your hands, hear us and see us. Okay. Yes. So as we were the next program, the next great the Paramashiva Sena is going to be happening. So today we are going to be sharing details about Paramashiva Sena for one of you. This program is in Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN SRI NITHYANANDA Paramashivam's the next flagship program that is happening in every one of us. So let us look at what Paramashiva Sena is to each and every one of us can Sena and how each and every one of us experience and learn about Paramashiva Sena. Of the Paramashiva Sena, KAILASA. So that is exactly what we are going to be learning about now. So we'd like to share with each and every one of you. So this program, which is going to be happening, is going to be from December to January, and during this period in time, all of us are government of Kailasa. Please understand, government. Kailasa we already have Kailasavasis who have enrolled, who have come and set different territories of Kailasa, and through that, the world are now going to the next level to become part of the government. I'd like to introduce to each and every one of you about the Hindu parliament. You can now get to become part of the members of the parliament of Kailasa. In this, we have the Rajya Sabha, the Chit Sabha, and the Lok Sabha. Different categories that is being open to all the public. I'll now show Sabhas are. First is going to be the Rajya Sabha. All the devotees of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivamam, each to give your life, who are ready to give your time and Kailasa, starting by taking 1 month off for the grand happening starting in January and during the same period of Paramashiva Sena, which is from during this 1 month, when you are taking the responsibility by giving your time and life, then you become part of the Rajya Sabha Parliament. We have the Chit Sabha, which is all of you and who have contributed your wealth to Kailasa of the Chit Sabha of Kailasa. And the third that we have other various Hindu leaders and various Hindu activists around the world to the welfare of the Hindus and the Hindu community. All of you become part of the Lok Sabha of the Parliament of Kailasa. main structures, the three main sabhas that are there, through which all of you can now become part of Kailasa. Muthikama, would you like to take a few?
If I might add something here, Maharaj, see, the Rajya Sabha or the Chit Sabha or the Lok Sabha, to be a part of the Hindu structure, right? The Hindu philosophies and the structures have been functioning from. There is a reason for each of these sabhas that has been, and especially for the Lok Sabha, I would say, and the warmest welcome to every a priest at the temple, whether you are a Hindu who wants to know more, and you are a leader in the practices of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and you are to bringing in a sense of unity, a sense of oneness to live our life as Sanatanis. I think being part of a very proud and a very beautiful moment, and this embark on a journey together to make a difference, not all the other Hindus across the world.
Technical glitch. I hope you're all able to hear me now. It is now our time, by becoming parliament, whether it is the Rajya Sabha, the Chit Sabha, or the Lok Sabha, the special voting rights and privileges. Each and every one of you who are actually going to attend the Paramashiva Sena program, till starting from December 11th all the way till Jan 3rd, get the membership to become part of the Rajya Sabha of Kailasa. Will have their own special voting rights and voting to the various policies that administer the Hindus, that administer Kailasa, and the first nation for Hindus around the world. So go over, take jump. You can sign up at ecitizen.info/US this celebration to become part of this great happening. Each and every one of you who are signing up will be the first batch Hindu Parliament of Kailasa. The Hindu Parliament itself is headquartered in our sovereign territory in Kailasa, and Hindus from all over the world opportunity to become a part of this great happening. I'd like to take the next few months itself where the program is going to be happening and what is the in our program for you to become part of the Rajya Sabha. To be Kailasa, Los Angeles. The Paramashiva Sena program is going to be happening. The first step for you to become part of the member, for you to become a member of the Rajya Sabha is to take up between December 11th to January 13th and fly to LA. It is going to be a physical on ground. You'll be personally guided, trained, and initiated himself, giving us and taking the entire Paramashivoham to a whole new level. So take this day by signing up at ecitizen.info/US. Share a little more about the activities that we have been having in Los Angeles, the great happenings that have been planned is going to be happening.
Definitely, Maharaj. It is all of us here in Los Angeles are eagerly awaiting from across the world to come and be a part of such a one. It is very auspicious and the time is very high energy, and it is something that is not to be missed. At the temple, at the spiritual headquarters here, experiencing how the ones that are going of welcoming and inviting every in North America and beyond to come and be a part of these. For Kumbh Mela, we have a team that is going to be functioning here. It is a very going to happen in the 1 month between December 11th and January. Experience like how Maharaja shared. One is, a part of the Raj Parliament, being able to vote, being able to understand how to make decisions, how to encourage others. So this is something you will become, and you will be a Hindu leader, and you take on an active role, being an active practicing Hindu, but it is also in their journey to understanding what it means for them how to make a difference. You learn here, whether it is the meetings and to a multitude of leaders across versus whether the calls that you will make, the sevas or the service that you will be able to offer to the deities, understanding the element and knowing what is Kumbh Mela, what are the rituals, what are all the procedures, you learn to soak yourself in Sanatana Hindu. You are going to understand what it means to be a leader. This, as while you are training and while you are working towards being an effective Hindu, you are also working towards being a leader in your life in every. Please understand what you learn, what you train, initiations and the blessings that you receive from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You in this 1 month, you being your peak at your peak possibility, whether it is at work, whether it is with the community around you, you make things happen, how to manifest, and that is what's another. So we're going to have a program where going through a variety of the sessions that you will sit and learn, the calls, the interactions, again, the food that you learn to prepare, the way you serve others, the way it is getting a rath ready, or whether it is getting all the different aspects of the education for a phenomenal Kumbh Mela is what you're going to do here. To host you, we are so excited to welcome you here. Make this happen in a very grand way on this planet.
Yes, and at the same a blast. It's literally going to be a blast of celebration that is going to be. Celebration period is going to be for one whole month, which is between February 13th, and then the whole celebration itself happens all the way from Jan 14th to Feb 26th. To share with each and every one of you about Kumbh Mela. See, till now each and every one of us have an opportunity to become part of the Hindu Parliament of Kailasa, and that is open for all of you is going to be becoming part as the member of the Parliament of the Rajya Sabha by attending the Paramashiva Sena program. And the on-ground training and on-ground preparation going to be hosted in the United States of Kailasa and the United States of America as well. So now we are going to look at some more Kumbh Mela. What is the history of Kumbh Mela, and why is this celebration significance, the history, and why is it so important of this at this point in time? Many of you may already know the history. At least all of us would have heard about the churning of the Milky Ocean. How many of you have heard? Yes, yes. You understand when the churning of the Milky Ocean happened, when both of them, when all of them were actually churning the Milky Ocean of Amrita for the nectar of immortality. At that time, the nectar of immortality had come, and there was a fierce battle that had ensued, where the Asuras tried to take the entire nectar pot. When the nectar was going to be served, at that point of the nectar actually fell into the Bhuloka, and they fell at different places. The 4 different drops fell at 4 different Prayag, Haridwar, Nasik, and Ujjain. Bharat, where these 4 drops of nectar had fallen. We have the Kumbh Mela that is being celebrated over thousands of years. And this time, every Kumbh Mela, what happens is that this same cosmic happening happens once again. Planetary positions, the nakshatras, the entire cosmological happening repeats itself. Every year. The Kumbh Mela is celebrated in each of these 4 locations. This year, it is going to be happening in Prayagraj. At the same time, we are also going to be celebrating Kumbh Mela KAILASA as well. In fact, Kumbh Mela is one of the and is the world's largest human gathering, most peaceful gathering on planet Earth.
It's amazing, Maharaj, that there are so who actually participate in, yet it is such a peaceful gathering as you shared. without, without any violence, without any incidents. It is so powerful to be able to witness how millions and millions of people come together for their spiritual upliftment. See, the Mahakumbh Mela, which is actually it's the most ancient, of people converge in one place. So amazing to see how people make way, people ensure supporting each other, deep spiritual and religious experience. Mentioned for thousands of years, enlightened beings, saints, gurus, and their devotees together to bathe, to take part in the bathing ritual, snan, right? And sacred waters and take the dip along with their guru, and it is such an amazing scene to actually witness who are there and who get to touch the water have stepped in is truly an experience that.
And especially during the time in this era when we Pontiff of Hinduism as the incarnation of Paramashiva, the biggest breakthrough that every one of us need to have. Whether in terms of your wealth, career, anything, when you attending the Kumbh Mela, by becoming part of the Kumbh Mela, you can get to have. During this period in time, during that Shahi Snan, of all the incarnations, the enlightened beings themselves, all of them are actually in the water. In fact, during this time, during the Prayag Kumbh Mela of Kapila Mahamuni, which is owned by, also be dipped in the sacred waters, and that for the superconscious breakthrough to happen in each and every one of us. I'd like to share some of the scientific findings as far as water is a powerful transmitter of the conductor of the superconscious energy. That is the reason in our all the most important initiations happen in a water body. From the Gayatri Diksha, everything happens in a water body, conductor of the superconscious energy. Our Vedic Rishi already knew this science. Science is just catching up modern day science. In fact, one of the researches that were done by some of the actually subjected water to positive words and positive emotions under the microscope. It formed beautiful designs and crystals like what you can see. Time when the same person subjected water to negative words under the microscope, it was completely distorted and completely damaged. So if just a person's word can cause so much of change in, just imagine where we have hundreds of crores devotees all gathering in the same place on the same day for the same purpose. On top of all of this, having an incarnation himself, the entire happening. Imagine the super experience of Paramashivoham that every one of us will receive. This time, we are not just having an opportunity to be part, we are having the opportunity to actually conduct an as the representatives of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the first nation for Hindus. the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, youngest Mahamandaleshwar, 1008th Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvana. At the age of 29, since then, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, this entire great happening of the Mahakumbh Mela. Watch a beautiful video on the Kumbh Mela. Introduction about the Kumbh Mela. The Kumbh Mela itself is something that is so powerful, is something that is so great, not afford to miss. Here is another glimpse of the and celebrated. You are lucky and you are blessed if you have got the opportunity to be a part of this. That you take this jump and become part of this great happening.
It is amazing it is so amazing to see these videos, brings how the enormity of what I would say for every Hindu, when you actually get to go, especially with an enlightened master, for us, I think having Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam with us during that moment, unbelievable and out of this. Most of us have ever seen or witnessed such, and I can personally speak for myself, whether it was the yoga or the sessions, the initiation. Not forget the temple that he had pretty much there for every Hindu, devotee, every actually get to experience what it meant to be in front of us. They got to see the grandeur of Sanatana Hindu Dharma science, whether it is the food. Actually, I when when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was sitting, we had more than 100,000. There used to be long lines of people waiting to go in to have his darshan, and along with blessing them, just him saying such a powerful statement, because it means you are getting everything yours is that word blessing. And the bundi laddus that was so famous. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism sharing with everyone, saying, when we are doing the seva and the service to humanity, and when we give, it should that people are unable to even hold it in their hands. The overwhelmed with the joy of receiving so much, nobody really forgets that. It is you, and it is when Krishna had gone and eaten one grain of rice that was served to him by the Pandavas, fulfilled his people, right? The sannyasis. The same Pontiff of Hinduism has given us as that prasad. I think will feel the blessing and the power that came. And the alankaram, they were out of this world, gigantic. Those experiences never are forgotten. You really appreciate when you see how many hundreds of volunteers, the Kailasavasis, came together to make this happen for the who came, who had their food, who had blessings, got to have, it is that you don't forget. That is what I remember and I recollect. For an average, for a Hindu who is at home, Kumbh Mela, you understand what the extent of Sanatana is from there. It is unbelievable.
Very much, ma. Actually, even when I look, Kumbh Mela with Swamiji has been the greatest happening. And any words where you can describe it to say, okay, it's powerful. You can add all the adjectives that are there, and it will still like the day zero, if I have to call it that way. The Peshwa large display. It was a display of grandeur where he had showcased the greatness and the best of Hinduism to, and in fact, when there are hundreds of thousands, all of you need to know, there are hundreds of thousands of camps and various other Hindu organizations. Peshwa is actually the period in time when the parade happens. Various different camps, all of them come, and it is like the entry into during the Ujjain Kumbh Mela. Ours was the longest. We had over 200 rathas, 200 temples adorned with deities, completely adorned with the jewels, complete alankaram done. Over 200 stretch, though, entire stretch of the whole Kumbh Mela, the Ghat road. Road was filled with just the deities, and overnight shifting. I still remember being part of the whole organizing, all the way from shifting all the day Adi Kailasa in the south to all the way to Prayagraj was to Ujjain was a whole different experience. And from there experience, because we were beyond time, we were beyond space, just excitement filled in the air. Maybe I can play a short glimpse of and watching us live to have a look at this first day entering into the Kumbh Ghat, into the Kumbh Mela, the celebration.
Vandanam Guru Charana Vandanam Guru Vandanam Vandanam Nityananda Guru Vandanam Guru Guru Charana Vandanam Guru Charana Vandanam Sarthaka Karam Vandanam Guru Charana Vandananda Guru Charana Vandanam Pada Sada Paga Paga Sari Gari Gapa Gapa Da Pada Sari Gari Pada Sada Sada Gapa Da Pada Pari Gapa Gapa Ga Bhavanantam Guru Smaranam Nityan Nityananda Rupam Nityananda Rupam Rupam Nityananda Rupam Nityananda Rupam Nityananda Rupam Nityananda Rupam Nityananda Rupam Guru Vandanam Guru Vandanam Guru Charana Vandanam Nityananda Vandanam Guru Vandanam Guru Charana Vandanam Guru Charana Vandanam
What we saw was a glimpse. You can just see the thousands waiting and yearning for that one glimpse of. And in fact, we were blessed personally to be able to entire celebration together where only when you experience it can you actually even any explanation that is there. And now each and every one of this great have the opportunity to be a part of this great organizing for the Kumbh Mela in the United States. With a 3,000-year-old legacy that is at least documented, the Mahanirvani Akhada has been organized under the guidance of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN Swamiji is now organizing the of us. All the devotees who are able to go to India and participate and celebrate this entire great. But all of you, even when you're not able to go there, Swami are, especially to all the devotees who are there in the US, other parts of the world, you can now be a part of this Mela 2025 in the United States. Just like Swamiji in Bharat during the Kumbh Mela, how the same way back in 2006, Swamiji conducted the Kumbh Mela to the United States for the very first time, where organized waters from 21 holy rivers, and that were the same grand the Kumbh Mela that happened in the United Kumbh Mela was replicated with the. Here we're actually looking at the ground to ground organizing. That's a few more words on this about how Swamiji literally got the whole thing happen, and this gives the insight about how at the same time hard work and effort Swamiji has put in this, and to make sure that each and every one of us are benefited doing currently.
So to here in the United States in 2006, had actually brought several items to celebrations, to Hindu rituals from India, and he had ensured that people get the same experience as they would get in India during in the Mahasnans and during Kumbh Mela. He has spent several hours getting the deities ready, having the deities there, having the alankars, the garlands, the grand jewelry, the clothing. So many such arrangements. And if you notice in these pictures, you will actually see how there are very unique and special items that are used. The special fan, the umbrella that is used, the arati that is done, the that is shown to the deities. How so there is so much that happens, and he has involved and included thousands of people, right? See and enjoy Kumbh Mela, mobilizing the troops and volunteering, offering the seva as part of Mela. And along with this was the cultural, the spiritual was experienced by each and every person who has. You can see there were organizations that actually joined together in a space of oneness and unity together. They very proudly actually shared their banners and showed in this grand Kumbh Mela effort. People bring in the deities from various temples in a huge pool that was created, and as Maharaja had been brought, and the energized water was when people dipped the deities, they're actually dipping the deities in from the Ganges, from Gangama. And to have the Supreme being there, conducting and leading the effort of, and the level of energy, I cannot even begin to bring it. And along with him, he brought together so various Hindu organizations from various temples and mutts that came together as Hindu solidarity. Powerful message that was sent to the world as a together to empower the entire world, to energize. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is have his vision as the sovereign head of KAILASA, the only Hindu nation for Hindus, is to bring all Hindus together in a space of unity, to come and stand together to live the life as a Hindu and to message forward from our Shastras in how to live life to your people as part of Kumbh Mela. Looking to gather hundreds of thousands of the world, we are inviting, and in fact, even today, to all the temples and all the Hindu organizations, interfaith organizations, to come together and let us memorable, momentous, and person on this planet. And we are, going to be reaching out because this is our event. Kumbh Mela is. We are looking to have, grand temple structure, rituals that is meant to energize the entire ecosystem in the form of abhishekams or the special bathing, which are the fire rituals that are conducted to bring the fire energy to the space. And where we bring the true, authentic culture to everybody. Having think tanks where is incomplete when without the thinking through for what do we want to we take the Hindu word across to the world and empower people to do, not just for ourselves, but for generations. Every Hindu leader who oneness and happening to come together and be a part of this grand initiative that we are doing. And of course, without saying, for a Hindu, offering of Annadan or offering food and serving to others is one of the most auspicious, most blessed activity, I would say. Lots of nutritious organic sattvic food will be served to everybody who comes. If anybody who comes to our center, to the temple, right, you come and say, I am hungry, without being fulfilled, without your stomach being full. And so, very, very auspicious activity for us. These events that are being planned, for you to come and make this a memory.
And adding to what Muktikama shared, and this time with the grace of Swamiji, it is time that all of us are receiving to become part of several great happenings at the same time. Hindu Parliament of Kailasa, you will be. Second, you are getting to organize as the nation, as a representative, as an ambassador, representative of Kailasa, and being part of the point in time. This time itself is the first batch, that first Kumbh Mela, that is of the sovereign nation after Swamiji declared sovereign nation. So it's a history. All of you from around the world can sign up and to become part of the Paramashiva Sena program, which is going to be guided and trained personally by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. .info/USCUM, and you can register yourself of this to become part of the members of great happening right now. So the registration link is projected. Go ahead, take this moment to sign up. And that I wanted to share with each and every one of you about it. More about how this opportunity, the entire just for us that we are going to be doing, but it is for the next. It is necessary. It is a necessity for each and every one of us. The Kumbh Mela itself is aimed, and we are cooperative so that the Hinduism, the next generation of Hinduism, at this point in time, the deviation gone through is completely out of control. It's about how, especially in the US and the North Americas, have completely, if I have to use the word, degenerated and have deviated completely from the associated from Hindu lifestyle.
Yes, ma'am. Is that the Hindu, the parents actually go through their children and even for themselves, right? Is there is a lot of attacks on Hindus. There are prevalent, and there is a lot of vandalism, Hindu property, Hindu temples. There is just so right now all across the world, and we are parents share with their children the right understanding. A lot of times what happens is the children go through a lot of and making fun of them that happens in schools and colleges, where they are unable to understand or share what is Hinduism or why are they Hindu, what do they practice, of the rituals or the religions, saying that, you know, oh, there is so much that is shared. This is shared without of the religion, proper understanding of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Sanatana Hindu religion is a way of life, and as the Supreme Pontiff of sharing with everyone, how to empower yourself to live enlightenment. And this is what children need to hear from us. Hinduism, what is Hinduism, and how does that make a difference? Let me put it this way. Hinduism teaches you, it teaches you to understand who you are. Do you want to create as the purpose of Hinduism truly begins with empowering you on the inside. You share as you face the world, you know exactly how you are going to be to have the best life and to have the most empowered life possible. And as you can see, there are so many attacks and so much going on where or they are afraid of the violence that they are facing, who have been, you know, killed. There are Hindu temples that have, you know, there are, you know, and people are sometimes even afraid to step out to the temples or somebody say something about us or our religion, and to stand up, and we We truly need to understand how to be strong. Brahmanya, or when we worship Durga, or when we have the divine showing us how to be empowered, to stand strong where weakness is perceived. Teach our children today. Hinduism is relevant today as much as it was relevant from time immemorial. That cannot be applied. Every that shared is all about creating the right way of life, standing up for what you believe in, having those practices. In fact, Om, right? The Om reverberates within you. That's how powerful the sound of the Om is. So they will know to be the right torch bearers. They will be carrying the message forward with the right context and with how is life going to be better as a living, practicing Hindu. Parents are looking for. In fact, we have seen so much of being thrown at Hindus, saying this is something that has come from Sanatana Hindu Dharma. But do people understand that actually casteism is not even a word that has been coined by under Hinduism? Rather, it is the Varnashrama Dharma. So there is a way to delegate the responsibilities and live life, understanding where you function to your peak. And so there is so much to be learned and so much to be lived with the right cognition. And this is what we are looking to teach each one of us, as well as our future generations. Let us stand together to first understand what truly is Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and let us empower our children to have the right knowledge, so that when somebody tells them, you need to have the information they need, how powerful and how amazing Sanatana Hindu Dharma is. A nation today that stands and gives us every bit of information that is needed with the Hinduism. I think we are on this planet Earth to be able to take the challenge that comes. I'm sure standing together we can face it no matter.
Maybe I can add a few more perspectives on this same happening at this point in time. Back actually into even my own life, I would have never associated standing up for Hinduism or being part of the Hindu actually associated or having any pride, because I was conditioned. I came into Gurukul when I was about 10 years of age. If I look back at the trajectory that in which I was going, I would have never been. Fact, that is the face of reality. And today, when I'm seeing the other Hindu youth who are there, forget about it, is all about a trend of you converting to others. It has become a trend that tradition, ridiculing Hinduism and thinking, oh, all this is for low class people, all this is for, in the name of modernization, in the name of trying to become more fast, the entire life, destroying their generations to come by. Precious and what important and what life is given in our Hindu tradition. And on top of this, it is the entire Hindu phobic and Hindu mystic media who information, especially when it comes about the Hindu youth, the Hindu are getting kidnapped, whether they get killed. All of this is conveniently covered in media by telling that, oh, they disappeared and they died of unknown causes. But no, it is targeted attacks on those who try to live up breaking the confidence of any other person who wants to associate themselves. Multi levels, the entire genocide, the entire happened. And even when we face, due to the persecution, colonization that we've gone through, even when we were attacked and all our rights were snatched, none of us, let's take it whether it is during the time, even after, when it was introduced by the British government and they took over all the mutts, colonized, and we were beaten literally to death that we couldn't even rights for what is our own rights. Same way, in temples were vandalized when all our temples were the various different invasions. For example, the Mughal and were in India, and then the Portuguese invasion in the Sri Lanka. All the temples were completely destroyed. Whatever temples we are seeing today is just completely rebuilt. Whereas when we look at the religions that are there, and it is just a mass jihad that happens is decade. The love jihads were forcibly, or the young women, the women youth of are falling into this trap, into the other religions that are there. And Hinduism is a greater science. The entire sampradaya embedded in the DNA of Hindus. That is why when the very same powers that are embedded in our DNA gets all of those extraordinary powers. But a very approach is taken to convert and to destroy. And all of this just goes unnoticed. Even those few shut down, are completely silenced, and are not given. Whether it is the love jihad, where our Hindu women are lured and converted into other religions, or the brutal destruction of our Hindu men, the youth, all of this is a systematic. And if we don't stand up at this point in time, the future, we are not going to have anybody who we call Hindus. That is a fact. Even all of us who try to call ourselves as, oh, I'm a staunch Hindu, I'm an, face the reality. Does your next generation want to be an Hindu? All the Hindus who migrated out of India and all, your children, your grandchildren, do they want to be Hindus? Do they even? And the answer is no. As a matter of fact, the answer is no. Wake up to this reality. If we don't wake up, our sons and daughters, they are not going to be Hindus. They will be the simple which converted each and every one of us, which destroyed one of us. It is time, Hinduism, we take the responsibility for Hinduism. Here, this happened when the same kind of had happened, when the Mughals invasion had happened, during to the Kumbh Mela itself. When it was happening a few thousand years back, during the period of Alauddin Khilji, at that time, trying to disrupt and abuse the entire Kumbh Mela. So what he did was introduce all the Naga sadhus who actually participated, all the monks, all participated in the celebration, had to pay tax to attend. Even that, the Naga sadhus went by and to do it, but it did not stop there. After allowing, and he took the intention to the whole different level. He tried to loot the entire Kashi Vishwanath temple. But we had the Naga sadhus, the Naga protectors of Dharma, actually have in the entire 12 months, 8 months they yield the wealth, and 4 months becomes the period where they actually they read, and that period of time they do not. So during this Chaturmasya, during that 4-month period, before times try to destroy the temple, but he was never able to, and the ferociousness of our Naga sannyasis. But some information that during this Chaturmasya that the Naga sadhus will not, knowing this at that point in time, around where the Naga sannyasis, the Naga sadhus were in the Chaturmasya, will not touch weapon at that point in time, and actually traveled from Kashi all the way to take their weapons, and they knew that to fight back. So all of them decided 10,000 that it is their life, it is now upon them, the Shivalinga, and they knew the temple's destruction is inevitable. The temple, just to protect the Shivalinga, 10,000 Naga sannyasis, of them stood as a human barrier around the entire. They stood as a barrier to the entire Kashi Vishwanath temple, making two Naga sannyasis went and the Jyotirlinga and went into the Jala Samadhi, and required at least 24 hours, and by that time 10 Naga sannyasis stood as a protection around the temple, buying 24 hours Naga sannyasis to take the Shivalinga and enter into the Jala Samadhi to protect the Shivalinga. Literally, all the 10,000 of them, unarmed, by the Aurangzeb's army, and finally the entire temple. But the entire Jyotirlinga, if we have Kashi Vishwanath temple, it is due to the sacrifices of those 10,000 Nagas that we have Kashi Vishwanath temple today. All are going to die, knowing that their death is inevitable. They are not even going to live to see whether the temple is protected. In protecting, not knowing whether at some point in time will even revive back and understand the sacrifice. All of this, they sacrifice their life for the future, the Shivalinga, and by sacrificing their life, what happened? Later, the Kashi Vishwanath temple, the Linga, was retrieved and installed, and that is what all darshan in Kashi today. It is this great was our honoring for the sacrifice 10,000 Naga sannyasis did, and the sacrifice that the Supreme has been doing, has done, and is going through to protect this tradition, just to protect Hindu for each and every one of us. Swamiji did not create the It is created for each and every one of us to protect, live Hinduism. Otherwise, the next few years, we will as Hindus or the Hindu generation. In honor that Swamiji has gone through, that Swamiji has made each and every one of us. Stand up and take this 1 month Shiva Sena to become part of the warriors, to become warriors of Paramashiva. Sign up in US Kumbh and become a Naga Sannyasi. In fact, it did not even seeing all of this. Aurangzeb in the Kumbh Mela, when the Kumbh Mela happened, to disrespect, and he made 1,000 naked young on the entire road of the Kumbh Ghat, where the Kumbh Mela was to happen, or to walk during the Peshwai, during the procession. Them, he made all the women nakedly stand on 1,000 Naga sannyasis. They challenged Aurangzeb that they will tie the bell on their male genital organs, and even if one, all the 2,000 Naga sannyasis walked naked of the Kumbh Ghat, showing and demonstrating the power and the mastery over their senses. And the entire power was displayed. Didn't stop there. He tried to take it even further and sent of pious women trying to go blessings to have children, trying to entice them. But the Raga literally just plucked their male organs and gave it off to them. The women, these guys, were terrified and they ran away from there. That it is time that each and every one of us, it is time that each and every one of us stand up for this truth. All that we are doing here is working for global peace. We are not asking anyone to go and fire or go and kill or go. No. We are gathering every single person for the global peace, for the peace to happen, devotion to spread humanity. That is what we are calling each and every one of you for. Sena, we are taking this mantle to protect Hinduism, the most peace-loving and the most powerful tradition in the world, to contribute to the entire humanity, to contribute is going to be there as our future. So take this responsibility to become the torch bearers for peace, for the future of Hinduism. Sign up at eCitizen US Kumbh. If you have any doubts and questions, you can go ahead and you can ask. We have a couple of questions posting in the Zoom as well as on our social media. Mukti, come up with a few questions and answer it for us.
Do you have any questions that you're seeing is being asked?
Yes. So one of the questions that how some of them are asking, multiple of them are asking about of the Paramashiva Sena. What are the logistics that are Paramashiva Sena and attending the program itself?
Sure. Just pointed out, please do sign up, because once you sign up, we will be asking, what are you looking to do? that information, understand which team or how you can be, leadership positions. There is a variety of things to do, as it was reaching out to people, all the Hindus, whether it is the flyers, the information that people need, reaching out to several organizations and temples, and come and participate and come with their, with members. And how do you prepare the food? How do you prepare the deities? With making sure that we have all the gifts and the part of Kumbh Mela happen, being organized. As shared many times, God lives in an organized. We're going to plan so that it is going to be for each and every being who comes to participate in Kumbh Mela. The groundwork that will be done in preparing and getting things ready. You're going to learn. As you learn about this, you're also going to, you will get deeper insights into what it means to be cognitions to carry as, as a representative, moving in, with the diplomatic circle, when you're as the only Hindu nation in this entire world, how do you represent Hinduism? How do you understand to live life? Part of this will be taught. You will also be part of, whether it will be part of our daily routines, yoga, meditation, and spiritual discourses. You are going to be every one of this. You will be given adequate information. Going to be in abundance. You will be well taken care of. So whatever is the food that is needed or the other requirements, the only for your accommodation, and if you need accommodation or getting suggestions, please do reach out to us. All the details that will be shared with you. Teams ready, and we will be, engaging with each and every one during Paramashiva Sena time, between December and January. And truly speaking, I wanted to share what was sharing. See, Sanatana Hindu Dharma, or a part of us learns to be in a meditative space. That means seeking from within. But there is to be ferocious, to be spiritual warriors. Strength, the ability, and the cognition, how to. These are all things that you will learn that will do wonders for your family and for your communities as you learn and take your communities. And so please come, please be a part of this. I think, if I can say this, across the world, only program, Paramashiva Sena is the only program, a spiritual, an enlightened master and an avatar, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, to educate Hindus about how to stand strong as Sanatanis, and how to enjoy and how to host and how to welcome everybody across the world to enjoy and be a part of Kumbh Mela.
Yes, ma'am. We also have another question with regards to the logistics. How do you can your commitment that you need to be there? So I want to clarify for all of you. Paramashiva Sena program. It's a program that is going to be happening. It is not a remote program. All of you in and come physically only those of you who are spending that 1 month period in time between December 11th to Jan 13th. All of you would be onboarded as members of the Rajya Sabha of the very much a very physical program, and the timing you are going to have a 24/7 energy filled impact going to be there, going beyond the time and space. So it requires you to be Kailasa with us during those 30 days between December 13th, and it is going to be a physical event. So please make sure that you are
Take it as time that you put a spiritual process for you, and this is about you taking time to understand you with the help and with the guidance that is going to be given by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. It empowers you to be a better person, and it empowers you to be a better Hindu. So please don't miss it. And I'm sure, like, people have asked, can't start doing something from home? Distractions. There are so many things that come in the way. You would like, or I have to go get this work done. Take care of this. So much that is part and parcel of. But when you dedicate to yourself and to Paramashiva Sena, you will really that time why it was so important for you, and have built the strength.
yes. We also have another question. How many months do we need to volunteer? First, I wanted to share not volunteering. This is not you coming and volunteering here. Owning. It is you becoming part of you becoming a member of the Hindu parliament. Something much beyond, where we are going to take whole level to a Paramashivoham in our day-to-day life, in experience in each and every one of our actions every single day. So you're not going to just come as one small word, if I have to tell it that justice for what we're going to have. You are going to own and Sabha member, and anyone who attends the program between December 11th to January 13th, you Parliament of Kailasa. So make sure that stepping into this and becoming part of Kailasa /kum. And even if you have any doubts, any questions, you want to speak to us and then get to know more information, you can always help you understand and help you get through any question and help you through the whole time.
I also wanted is anybody who has any health issues, or if anything that you need to take care of, right? Please do share. We will make sure that the arrangements are made so that you don't miss this opportunity, but at the same time, you are assured that you are going to be taken care of. Whatever it is that will enable you to have a very powerful experience will definitely be provided, and there is absolutely nothing.
And in fact, each and every one of you who attend the Paramashiva Sena will become, that might be a more prompt use, because all of you will business of Swamiji in the day-to-day actions. You will see how to hold and manage every one of your life. All of you will of Swamiji, manifesting Swamiji in each and will become the spiritual ambassadors of Kailasa. All of you, Swamiji himself, and it will be ingrained in you. Is going to be taking place. So do not miss this opportunity that is specifically going to be happening during this period in time. Question from YouTube asking from the preparation. Yes. So the Kumbh Mela will be happening from January 14th to February 26th, and it goes all the way till Shivratri. So that is the period in time Kumbh Mela itself is going to be happening, and the main event which is going to be happening is going to be on February, California. But the Paramashiva Sena before the Kumbh Mela starts. So and Paramashiva Sena ends on January 13th, followed by the celebration. And to be part of, not mandatory for you to attend the Kumbh Mela celebration itself. It is only mandatory for you to be a member of the Hindu Parliament. Yes, if
And
you
also
have.
on yes,
Go ahead.
and also during January up till the 26th of February, temples and all our adinams and centers will be celebrating every one of the most important dates that are part of Kumbh Mela. It truly is about bringing Kumbh Mela to everybody. And so we're starting with Pongal and the first Snan date. So you will get to understand what is a Peshwai, what are the different procedures and the protocols that are followed. So as you come on board and become a part, you will get to understand so much of this so that you're able to communities, in school, where you go, you will be able to share what Hinduism and Kumbh. There will be a multitude of celebrations, but the main date is February 2nd in the United States and February 3rd in India, which is one of the main Shahi Snan dates. It's a very, very auspicious and important to be having a huge celebration here in LA from across the world to join.
And we also have Devavarnya asking Kumbh Mela at US and does not need to be. What I want to share here is that the most every one of us have is having the incarnation of Paramashiva with us. Having Swamiji is making it available for every one of us from wherever we are. Problems or any hurdles, any obstacles, being able to go and attend, you are getting the opportunity to attend in your go to Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela is coming to you. You need to understand the very will be brought and will be energizing the entire water, and that is where the sacred Amrita, the cosmic happening happen. Same experience of you experiencing it at Prayag, a living incarnation with us, that every one of us are receiving this great superconscious breakthrough, this great happening.
In fact, I think the question that Nityananda Sangha and Kailasa Hinduism have been expressly given to conduct Kumbh Mela outside of India. So we're the only ones who actually are able to do that, which is why, and the Akhada Panch, Akhadas and the religious bodies that decide and that happenings in India is the body that has and given express permissions. Blessing that has come our way, it absolutely makes it take Kumbh Mela so that what truly is the greatest human convergence in an auspicious that in all parts of the world. And so again, start by saying yes now, so that you get all the information, you're able to come, you're going to have a great time with everybody out here.
If you're asking if I'm outside of India, and attend in India, or should I only attend the one in the year, is that if you are going to be attending the Kumbh Mela, you need to volunteer for a full period of January and February. Only if you're able to volunteer for the 3 months part of the Hindu Parliament, the Rajya Sabha members. If you are outside of India, then you can become a member volunteering by attending the program for a program for 1 month. You can become a Rajya Sabha member of the Indian celebrations. Then it is for 3 months, because the magnitude is huge. So a minimum of 3 months is required. And if you are participating from the rest of the world, then the Sena program is mandatory. So these are the two differences, having it at Prayagraj and celebrating at the US. Is correlated to you becoming part of the Rajya Sabha. And we also about for the Paramashiva Sena, do we have to go to LA temple? Paramashiva Sena is a physical program. Wherever to attend the Paramashiva Sena, either you go for the 3 months in Prayagraj. So that is the to join and be part of the entire Paramashiva.
Also, I think, when I look at it, it's, it is what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has given. It is truly an inner awakening. You get to spend so much time in understanding so many different dimensions of Hinduism and yourself, that it is so powerful. Once you come, you will truly not realize the passage of time, how fast those weeks just go by. You'll be wondering, how are you going to come here? What are the arrangements you're going to make? Once you come and you're set for the program, time is amazing and interesting and exciting. It is going to be intense. But come to make the best of life for yourself.
And in fact, the is going to be a celebration where all of us are going to be coming for enlightenment, for the mass peace, for the global peace that's going to be happening. Major highlights of the entire program is, even though it is the world's most peaceful gathering at the same time. Global peace. It is for each and every peace of the entire world amidst all the raging wars that are going to come together and to spread peace and take up this opportunity /kum and register yourself for the Paramashiva. Each and every one of you can become the Sena of Paramashiva. Reach out to the entire world. So please take a few moments once again on the screen. Please take a few moments to go ahead. And if you have any doubts or questions, you can go ahead and put it in the chat or in the comment section. Yes, we have another question. Yes. Do we go there for the program or is it for celebration or to attend the class? Please clarify.
We've heard, oh, should I come to be for the come for Kumbh Mela? You know, I've heard so much and I've truly experienced, life is for others. And all of us, service to humanity, it is about how we contribute as much of, the aspects of devotion, gratitude, coexistence, harmony, whatever you want to, how you are able to contribute that to the world. And when you enrich or when you share to another person, enhance their life, that brings back. So learning to be, I would say, the best enricher in level of being able to serve humanity comes first. Owner, it makes you the host that welcomes everybody with you. The Paramashiva Sena time from December 13 is about strengthening, empowering us in how we're going to carry the mantle forward as part of Kumbh Mela, the nation, and how as part of Sanatana Hindu Dharma is going to do for you. Once you are done, you are going to go to locations to be able to carry that mantle with you in people's lives, in your community, in your ecosystems. The different parts of Kumbh Mela in your local centers throughout, you are apt for you to come back and be part of February 2nd or February 3rd in India, and Shahi Snan that is going to happen. All the way from Paramashiva Sena, all the way towards the end, for as many to be educated, to be empowered, and to know how to share that in Los Angeles. So it is. Do I choose this or that? But one empowers and enables that the actual Kumbh Mela is carried forward with great, and the appeal to the entire world. So to carry the mantle forward for Hinduism. That's what I.
Yuma. And the other also is that you don't have to worry that okay, I was part of the times. No, the last day of the Paramashiva Sena of the Kumbh Mela celebrations itself. So you can the blessings of both. So make sure that you are. Also have a question from Ma Anna asking 2 months if they need to go through the preparation and the celebration also. If you want to go through both of it, which is last Shahi Snan is going to be on the 26th of February, that you're completely here, given that you want to take up this, not mandatory for you to be there during the duration of the celebrations, but you need to make sure that you're aware when the Paramashiva Sena program gets released. So make sure that you're signing up /com and sign up to become part of the program. Once again, if you have any doubts or questions, go ahead and you can. It's going to be 13th of January, which is the first date of Kumbh Mela. So make sure that you are signing up for the Paramashiva Sena program that will lead you to experiencing the best that can happen in your life at this point in time. So go over and make sure that you are registering yourself at ecitizen.info/USCom. We have also projected for all of you the dates of the Kumbh Mela, the major events that will be taking place starting from the 13th of January. And also at the same time, I want to share with every one of you that the 13th of Jan is the first Snan. It is the first Snan on the Paush Paurnami, and the Kalpava starts, and it is the 13th of Jan when the first Snan is actually going to happen. So the big event we are organizing is going to be on Feb 2nd, but the first Snan itself will be on Jan 13th. So all of you who are becoming part and who are signing up as part of the Kumbh Mela celebrations and as part of the Paramashiva Sena, you will make sure that you are attending the first Snan of Kumbh Mela. So you do not have to feel that you are not attending the program. You are very much, in fact, going to attend the program. You're going to Snan of Kumbh Mela. That is there, and I hope if any of you have any other doubts or questions, happy to take it, and make sure that all Kumbh Mela.
I think what we will. You will receive a set of instructions. What is needed for you? What do you bring along with you? The details of sending out this detail so you for Paramashiva Sena. So have questions on are we supposed to be sattvic? So there is an email will be sent out, and we will as you come here for the program.
So once again, let's take up this time to ask if you have any other doubts, any other questions. To have each and every one of you sign up. We already have a few hundred of us who have few days, and already the preparations, large scale preparations have started for us to for all of you to join us during this Paramashiva Sena program. Make sure that you're joining. Go ahead and ask. If not, please for the Kumbh Mela. The link to the form is projected for all of us on the screen. It's ecitizen.info/cum. And once you fill in this information, we will reach out to you with further details from KAILASA. And we also sincerely request all the devotees, all of you who are watching us live, to ensure that all of you are signing up, sharing this information with as many people as possible, sharing this information and reaching out to as many people as possible so all of them get to be benefited. Please take a few moments to go over to ecitizen.info/uscum. And in the upcoming days, we are going to be having a lot more information that we'll be sharing with each and every one of you, and a lot more exciting news that all of you can expect in the upcoming days. Make sure that all of you are joining. And so with that, we'd like to take this and particular segment with the Purna Mantra, leading of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let's now offer our gratitude. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnasya Purnashyate Om Harihi Om Tat Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Anandam. Thank you, everybody. Nityanandam.
Nityanandam.
Nityananda Paramashivam Nanda Para Paramashiva
with your eyes closed, connecting with the divine. Darshan, come, let us all now move slowly, very rise.
உலகோரின் பித்தெல்லாம் தெளிவித்து தந்தவனே நித்யா பொருளானவனே ஆனந்த பெருவாழ்வின் பொருளானவனே தியானக்கரம் ஆண்டு கொண்டவனே தருவாய் நித்யானந்தனே.
manifestation of Paramashiva, Bhagavan Nityananda. I bless you all with Paramashivasya Sri Nityananda Paramavatare Paramatvaita Praptaye Bhavatya Sarve Hidadami. பரம வெளிப்பாடான பகவான் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவ மூர்த்தியாக உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் அருளி ஆசீர்வதி. I bless all the Paramashivoham level into the Guru-disciple relation. Paramashivoham Pratama Pradibhagipya Guru Sishya Sampradaye Vidivatrubhena Diksham Chayachami. Paramashivoham முதல் நிலை தியான வகுப்பில் கலந்து முழுமையான குரு சிஷ்ய உறவு மலர்ந்திட பரமசிவோகம் ஏப்ய பிரதிபாகிப்ய மம மந்திரஸ்ய சங்க சங்கல்ப பிரக்ரியாயா சததாமி. I bless the Paramashivoham program level 2 participants Diksha and Sangha Sankalpa process. Paramashivoham இரண்டாம் நிலை தியான வகுப்பில் கலந்து கொள் குருமந்திர தீட்சையும் சங்க சங்கல்ப ரசவாதத்திற்கான ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். Shivoham program level 3 participants who are graduating today in level 2, level 3 with a successful all of you, all my Ananta Kalyana manifesting through me and becoming me, and the fermentation of and his bliss is inside you all, his ultimate existence, all merging and making it a present is called initiation. Decide to cognize what I say, you are Paramashiva. This fundamental truth, you are Paramashiva. You may not know when it is. You may think it is distant future, but try to cognize, because I am saying you are worthy. I will make that into present, future, present in you. Listen, right beyond the time, Paramashiva is verily available. You are from your own core consciousness. manifesting right now. Experience you are Paramashiva. Om. Om. Tritiyasterasya sarvebhya Paramadvaita Diksha Artatmama Ananta Kalyana Gunan Prakatikritva Maya Anubhavitum Paramashivanubhutim Anantam cha Asishaha Diksham cha tadami Sambhavana Vartamana Katana Rupena Mela Shyate Yasmin Shane Bhava Vishwasantiyat Bhavan Para Iti Etat Mula Rupena Satyamasti Anta Najananti Yat Esha Eka Dura Bhavishya Mahi Etavataha Viswasa Gurvan Tarhi Bhavantaha Dikshaye Yogya Aham Vaya Varadanam Karomi Yatam Nirmeyasu Om. Om. மூன்றாம் நிலை தியான வகுப்பில் கலந்திருக்கும் பரமசிவ பரம்பொருள் இந்த உணர்வின் மூலமாக வெளிப்படுத்தும் அனந்தையும் வெளிப்படுத்தி நித்யானந்த பரமாத்வைதத்தில் நிலைத்திருக்கும் தீட்சையை இருக்கின்றேன். பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் குணங்களும் உங்களுக்குள் மலர்ந்து பரமானந்த நிலையை அனுபூதியாய் பெறுவதற்கான தீட்சையையும் அளித்து நன்றாக புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். கூறுகளை நிகழ்காலத்திலேயே நிகழச் செய்வதற்கு தீட்சை. பரமசத்தியம் எதிர்கால சாத்தியமாகலாம் என்று நீங்கள் நான் சொல்வதை உள்வாங்குவதற்கு நீங்கள் தீட்சைக்கு தகுதி உடையவர். எதிர்கால நீங்கள் பரமாத்வைதமான நீங்களே பரமசிவன் என்பதை உணர்வீர்கள். அந்த எதிர்கால சாத்தியத்தை நிகழ்கால சத்தியமாய் மாற்றுவதற்கு நீங்கள் பரமசிவன் அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்லும் பொழுது எதிர்காலத்தில் என்றாவது ஒரு நாள் உணரலாம் நிஜமில்லை என்று நீங்கள் நினைத்தீர்களே, தீட்சைக்கு தகுதியுடையவர்கள். சாத்தியத்தை நிகழ்கால சத்தியமாக்குவதே இந்த அளவுக்கு உங்களுக்கு ஸ்ரத்தை இருந்தால் கூட தீட்சை எனும் வரமளித்து நிகழச் செய்து உங்கள் எல்லோருக்குள்ளும் ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். ஓ
நித்திய தியானம் தன்னை தந்து நித்யானந்தன் ரூபம் கொண்டு தகமலை வந்தவா தெய்வீகமாய் அந்த தியானம் தந்தவா தகமலை வந்தவா தெய்வீக நித்யானந்த தியானம் தந்தவா உள்ளுக்குள் உண்டாகும் நித்திய ஆனந்தம் கண்டாலே உள்ளம் ஆனந்தானி கள்ளங்கள் இல்லாமல் கொள்ளும் தெய்வீகம் என்னாலும் யுக்தி தந்தாய் நீ உள்ளுக்குள் உண்டாகும் நித்திய ஆனந்தம் கண்டாய் நித்யானந்தானி கள்ளங்கள் இல்லாமல் கொள்ளும் தெய்வீகம் சேர்க்கும் யுக்தி தந்தாய் நீ ஆலை போதும் மெய்யானம் வாழ்வில் புரியாத குடியேறும் அகமும் தெளிந்தே ஆனந்த கூத்தாடி விட குருவாய் வளர்ந்தான் மெய்யானம் எம்முள்வதிட தகமலை வந்தவா தெய்வீகமாய் நின்றவா
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द
Nityanandam. Today, the darshan of Swamiji manifesting in his form, the experience, the ultimate space of oneness. We will now be walking all of you through the different social media platforms through which you can connect to Swami through the internet, but also through your internet. And the first social media platform through which you can connect to Swamiji with is YouTube. The YouTube channel. You can like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And the darshans, the different events happening in Kailasa are streamed, and under the comment section, you can post all your prayers, gratitude, at Swamiji's feet in the chat section and request everything that you want to manifest in your life. Formerly known as Twitter. This is where you can get the latest news and updates of Kailasa. His official Twitter handle, which is Kailasa's SPH. The follow button and go to the topmost pinned tweet and click on the reply icon. Blessings you want to request from Swamiji, as today we prepare Paramadvaita with Swamiji. And if you feel there's this obstacle which is stopping you to experience that, and you want Swamiji's blessing obstacle in you, you can post your prayers with the hashtag Ask the Avatar and Swamiji rating you from that. The next social media platform is Instagram. You can head to Kailasa's SPH Nityananda Instagram the page. You can click on the profile photo, which will link under the comment section. You can post any boon, post it there, and request blessings directly from Swamiji. It's the ultimate space of oneness with Swamiji. You can post blessings for that also. Don't forget to follow the page, as here every day the e-murti and just having a glimpse of these e-murtis, the photo will connect you in that deep space of oneness and gratitude. Form is Facebook. Make sure you follow Swamiji's official Facebook, SPH Nityananda Paramashhivam. Give a like to this page. And this verse, as Swamiji says, right, Kailasa is open to all. If you want to know what is happening in Kailasa, so you can go to live video which is posted right now, and you will be getting the blessings from Swamiji directly. Welcome all of you to the Kailasa's parliamentary voting. An important thing that education most pressing challenges of our time, with over still out of school. Factors such as poverty and lack of infrastructure continue to obstruct access to quality education, which is happening currently right now. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, Hindu education system through the Nityananda Gurukul model open to individuals of all backgrounds, national. This Nityananda Gurukul, which is revived by Swamiji, which is the ancient provided. This has been provided with free of cost, both in person. Youth with spiritual knowledge, yogic sciences, and leadership of young leaders grounded in resilience, moral. This model offers a transformation the global education gap, focusing on holistic, serving as a blueprint for reimagining the education worldwide. And today is how can Kailasa address the global education crisis which the world is facing? A few options for all of you. Feel free to choose with you the most and head to kailasa.org/Hindu-votes and do share with us what your understand, what you feel. You can post your insights, the reason why you have voted for. Now, let us all continue to receive the darshan of Swamiji, to receive Paramashiva, manifesting as Bhagavan Nityananda Murti.
Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivam. Om Nityananda Shivoham.
Nityanandam, we welcome all of you to this segment on Enlighten AI. AI is a one-window solution for all the individuals, a repository of knowledge, teachings, and all the content of Hinduism just in your very hand through this application. To get access to all the latest happenings in Kailasa, be it Nitya Satsang, programs like Paramashivoham, and all the Kailasas, etc. One very important feature is that it helps you track your daily morning spiritual. It forms the very core element of the Kailasa. Enlighten AI helps us keep track of our daily routine, be it the satsang, etc., so that we align and grow in our spiritual path. In addition, it also provides the vast array of forms that have been gifted to us and revealed in various forms, such as satsangs, such as books, more than 1,000 books of Hinduism, and music in more than 20 genres. Importantly, Kailasa's AI, Ask Nityananda, is an AI application itself. That means within this application, you can speak with the digital version of Swamiji, Atma Guru, in the very application itself, and chatting with Swamiji, you can, or even solutions to any of your problems that you face in.
Also, Ask Nityananda is there on the web. All of Ask Nityananda's features, Ask Nityananda is there ask.nityananda.ai, and all of you can portal and have a glance and use models that Ask Nityananda hosts. We have also integrated so that you can have a more easy access to Ask Nityananda, as all of using Ask Nityananda inside of WhatsApp is just another Swamiji as a pinned chat, your own personalized version station of Swamiji as a pinned chat in your WhatsApp to start chat. Also, to start using Ask Nityananda, and e-citizenship is required, and becoming an e-citizen is completely free, and you can become an e-citizen either using our WhatsApp number or even through the Enlighten AI's web portal. So WhatsApp to gain access to not just AI but all of Kailasa's digital services around features that we are having, whether it's Ask Nityananda, Enlighten AI, all of them are connected through the e-citizen. Also, to is completely free. Head over to the Google Play Store, search for Enlighten AI, which has the emblem of Kailasa, and install this application. And it is as of now only there for all the Android users. Have the Apple version ready as well. So take a few minutes to download this Enlighten AI application. make sure to share it with your friends and families so that they can experience of having Swamiji in their life. With this, the powerful darshan of Bhagavan Paramashiva manifest. Thank you all. Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam. Today, on this auspicious day of the Puja, where we mirror our brains with the powerful neurological activity of the Supreme Pontiff of Paramashivam, who is the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva.
शीतरश्मिप्रभं वराभयपुष्पाम्बरं प्रसन्नवदने क्षरूपिणं स्मरेत् शिरसि हंसकं सर्वं कुरुम् धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वदयोऽस्मान् धूर्वदितं धूर्वमस्त्वं देवानामसि सस्नितमं बभ्रितमं ज्येष्ठतमं वह्नितमसि हविर्दानं दृगुंहरस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्ष्यैर्माभिर्मासं शिशुम् श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः धूपमा अथ दीपः उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदो भग्निं निरगुश्च मह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा जातवेदो गामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अभ्यामा परिपातया श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद दीपं संदर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् ओ मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धेन सन्तोषधीः मधुरक्तमुत भगुम्रजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता स्पतिर्मधुभागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः मधु 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 स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परम नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि ओ ग्रहण्येष्ट्यायजते इमां नीति द्वादशारत्नीरशनाभ मासा संवत्सरः संवत्सरे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्वै मुञ्जाः चित्रा नक्षत्रं भवति चित्र कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं
सारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवामि। श्री सर्वदेवदेव भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। दर्शयामि रक्षान् धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय श्री कैलास प्रधानाय तत्वज्ञान नित्यानंदेश्वर रूपिणे श्री कैलास प्रधानाय निरूपाय परमशिव शक्ति स्वरूपिणे श्री कैलास नित्यानंदाय मंगलम। दंड त्रिशूल काल स्वरूपिणे श्री कैलास प्रधानाय नित्यानंदाय मंगलम। सकृत्पूर्ण कैलास प्रधानाय नित्यानंदाय भय विनाशकाय शत्रु संहार रूपिणे श्री कैलास नित्यानंदाय मंगलम। योग भट्ट राज संन्यास धारिणे श्री कैलास प्रधानाय नित्या सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राज श्री कैलास प्रधानाय नित्या मंगलम कल्पवृक्षाय मंगलम ज्ञानदायिने आनंदेश्वराय मंगलम। मंगलम मंगलम कामदायिन्ये सर्वमंगलेश्वर्ये मंगलम। मंगलम गुरुदेवाय मंगलम परमावताराय नित्यानंदं। हरि ओम तत्सत्। सर्वं शिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु। ओम आनंदम्।
நிலையாய் அழியா பொருளாய் தர்மம் காப்பவனே மாற்றி வைப்பான் நம் வாழும் வாழ்வில் வெற்றி கணக்கை துவக்கி வை. பாதம் வைத்து சக்தி தந்தானே பல உள்ளங்களின் குறைகள் போக்கி எங்கும் பாதம் வைத்து சக்தி தந்தார்கள் போக்கி வாழ்வு தந்தானே. வெயில்மழையும் கடன்மலையும் ஐயன் நாணை கடங்கிடுமே அவன் மகிழ்வோமே. வெயில்மழையும் கடன்மலையும் ஐயன் நாணை கடங்கிடுமே. ஆடி பாடி மகிழ்வோமே. நம்ம தெய்வம் பூமிக்கு வந்த நாள் இன்று உலகமே கொண்டு கையிலே இருக்கும் கடவுளும் கண்கள் முன்னே வந்தானே. ஹரியும் சிவனும் ஒன்றாகி நித்யனாகி தரிசனமாக தந்தானே. அவதரித்த யுகங்கள் தோறும் உருவம் மாறும் சித்தி புத்தி நித்யன் என்று நாமம் கொண்டு மலையாய் நின்றானே பக்தி கொண்டு வந்த பேர் பாவம் லோகம் பதவி தந்தானே காக்கும் தெய்வம் அவன்தானே அவன் நிழலை தொடும் வரையில் தோல்வி என்பது கிடைக்காதே தலைமுறையை நெறி அவன் நிழலை தொடும் வரையில் தோல்வி என்பது கிடைக்காதே நம்ம தெய்வம் பூமிக்கு வந்தனா கையிலே இருக்கும் கடவுளும் கண்ணும் ஒன்றாகி நித்யனாகி நின்றானே சக்தி என்னும் ரூபத்தை தரிசனமாக தந்தானே போற்றி பண்பாடு பூமிக்கு பண்பாடு நம்ம தெய்வம் பூமிக்கு வந்த நாடு இன்று
शिव 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 அவதரித்தான் கைலையினான் அவன் புனரமைத்தான் சிவ 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 சிவனே வந்து அவதரித்தான் சைவத்தையே அவன் புனரமைத்தான் நித்யானந்தா 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 ஞானமும் கொண்ட சக்தியும் பரமனாக நெஞ்சில் பதித்தது உன் புகழை பறைசாற்றியது கைலையை படைத்த கலைஞனே கைலை நாயகா பரமே பரப்பிட படையெடுப்பனே மாகேஸ்வரா இது ஆதி சைவம் ஆதி கொண்டாடிடும் கூட்டம் என்று முந்தன் அழகு கவிதை பேசும் ஜெய அருளோட சக்திகள் வெளிப்படும் பைரவனின் காவலோடு அகிலத்தை ஆண்டிடும் வாழ்ந்திட வெளி வந்தே நானும் அவனோட சேன
Listen. We are getting thousands of Kailasavasi and sannyasis. There are some applications very serious, elaborately written. We want to donate all. Some of them listed like a multi-million and want to come and settle down. All. Please understand. Sincerely attend Paramashivam program level 1, level 2. Go through all the program, all the 3 level. Sincerely. Once you programs have Kailasavasi initiation you want, start working along with Kailasa team. Naturally, you will be called for specific project. Once you are successfully trained, those projects, you will be naturally called into the Maha Kailasa, main Kailasa. Happily ever after. giving system, I am making it clear. First, whether sannyasi or sannyasta or vanaprasthi or Gurukul Balasant, anything. The first is Paramashivoham program level 1, level 2, and settle down in Kailasa as a brahmachari, Naishtika brahmachari, Naishtika brahmacharini, sannyasi, grihastha, vanaprasthi, Gurukul Balasant, any order come, but no money will be accepted from. It is only your heart, devotion, yaga, for you to enter into Kailasa, nothing else. Why I am making it if someone is real but also giving donation, applications, others will feel they gave money, their application has been accepted. Because they gave donation, their application has been accepted and they have been to live with. No. To avoid this confusion, to avoid these conflicts, to avoid this complication, making it very clear, any want to become Kailasavasi, no donation accepted from you. From you. Be very clear. Sarvanyapita manifester. There is a system to way to donate. You can become Sarvanyapita manifester, Sarvanyapita Yajaman, Sarvanyapita. Donations through that. You can offer seva. You can do your donations, but Kailasavasya will not be linked, and if you want to become Kailasavasi, will not be accepted. So all is eliminated once and for all. Kailasavasi based on your spiritual qualification. In Kailasa, all are given everything. There, you are the value you carry within you. Values you carry in you is your value. Money doesn't matter. In Kailasa, money doesn't matter. Value is the values you carry. Kailasa, Adinavasi, Brahmachari, Grihastha, applications accepted only based on your spiritual qualification. Make it clear. Some based on birth in Kailasa. jati does not exist in Kailasa. Discrimination based on your caste, creed, religious background, your past till today does not matter. If you are ready to be integrated, authentic, responsible, and enriching Kailasa lifestyle, you are welcome. Till today, what you wear, who, not only we don't care, we highly recommend you drop your whole past, is built on your whole past. Drop the whole thing. Come as a fresh being. So be very clear. No donation to Kailasa. Kailasa can influence application form for citizenship or residence. Be very clear. Request for residency, application for citizenship will be based on your spiritual qualification. We don't see your educational background. We don't see your career. We don't see your social background. See anything of your past. We may ask some details. Introduce yourself, that's all. But when interviews are conducted and when applications are accepted, the one, have you attended Paramashiva program level 1? Program level 3? Have you imbibed endings? And Hinduism experiential life science. Are you Hindu life enjoying the lifestyle is for? We look at only well qualification. Then once completing all these 3 programs, Paramashiva level 1, 2, Paramashiva program level 3. Kailasas, for example, for Grihasthas, I have allotted some separate. For Brahmacharis, there is a chain of Kailasas. For Brahmacharinis, there is a chain of Kailasas. If you want to be already married and Grihastha, you are not married a Grihastha in future. For those people, chain of campuses. If you want to be a Gurukul student, and be very clear, there is no age limit for Gurukul. To be in Gurukul and study, you can even be 99-year-old almost in deathbed, nothing wrong. Because Hinduism, till death, even after death, death itself can become an experience. Death, learn after death. So, there is no age limit. Age limit. The jati comes by birth. Any other impurities of your past considered brahmachari from today. Your past was not that sacred or pure. Ask about your past. From today, when you take initiation, are sincere, integrated to the vows of sannyasa or whatever order vows. Are you ready to take it and follow sincerely? You are welcome. For all orders, no illicit drugs, any addictive drugs, alcohol or drugs or marijuana of addiction is banned. Any form of banned. All madhu, mamsa, any form banned, no illicit drugs, and any violent life is banned. Non-veg, even things like a leather jacket, leather shoes, any animal product is banned. Even medically prescribed medicines for which may contain animal product can be exempted. Only medicines are exempted. Other than that, animal product. Nadaswarams, Tirkailaya Vadyams we use in Kailasa are naturally dead animals' leather. No animal. Agama, it's very clearly written. For Paramashiva. Paramashiva's temple, ritualistic music, Tirkailaya Vadyam, leather, cure. The ritualistic purposes, items are the naturally passed away dead animal. Ritualistic purposes, the tiger skin and the leather for Tirkailaya, all these are used, but all these can be naturally died animals, never killing. So, no in Kailasa, same sex, no each one will be aligned to their parties, will be aligned to their order rules, to their order spiritual Vanaprasthis will be aligned to their order spiritual. If you want to know detailed orders, each order's rule, brahmachari, how to be. You can go to our ask, it will give a detail the rules, regulations, lifestyle of a brahmachari looks. Same way grihastha. You want to be a grihastha. Go and ask Nityananda. That will give a detailed rules and expectations. If you want to be married now, you want to come and settle down in Kailasa and marry later on, then you give a clear rule. So, you want to be a Gurukul Balasant or Gurukul student, go on Nityananda. That will give a detailed rules and any order you want to be part and regulations here. The order you want to join, you want to choose after studying all the order's rules, the rules about the Krama Brahmacharya, the rules about the Grihastha, the rules about the Sannyasa. Ask all your questions, get the detailed answers, then you where you want to be, which sampradaya you want to be. Choose. So be very clear. You can choose your the training. First, initially, you will be trained for the remote training. After you are sure about yourself, invited to the particular Kailasas, into the team, into the Kailasa ecosystem. We are basically Tyagis. Tyaga is the breathing force. Prana. Tyagis. Hold Paramashiva's message and to hold Paramashiva for humanity, Paramashiva's mission for humanity with a deep devotion, dedication. I don't need your money. If you want to become a Kailasavasi, the whole decision application is quick. You your spiritual commitment. So understand, every through AI, how much you are integrated, how much you feel responsible. Life as Kailasavasi, how you others spiritual, how you are able to cause others, ultimate reality. Is all about centered, focused on anyone wants to do, keep that separate acceptance, not connect both, and decisions will not be made connecting. Decisions about acceptance into Kailasa, any order, is purely dependent on spiritual. How integrated you are to enlightenment, authentic you are to the enlightenment science, raising yourself and others with this enlightenment, how enriching you are the science to others, and how you are able to cause your reality and others' reality through this science. So, here about the all for all brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprasthi, gurukul, university students, all orders of Kailasa, yoga, meditation, and puja and satsang is a that is non-negotiable, compromised, yoga, meditation, puja, satsang. You will do morning yoga, puja, meditation and satsang. In some countries, you may do morning itself. India, morning time is the darshan. So you finish darshan, yoga, satsang, all in morning itself. For your morning, you will do yoga, meditation, satsang will be evening, because the satsang happens in as per. So kinds of with all kinds of background, nationality, live together, inspire the signs of enlightenment, lifestyle, especially the Adishaivite tradition. Kailasa lifestyle superconscious breakthrough to humanity. Billions because carry that with you. Enlightenment matters because only that eternally forever. So the right thing you need to yearn while you are is enlightenment. Whole ecosystem is focused on that. Whole ecosystem is focused on that. System is focused on that. 5 days. There is a small break between Paramashiva home program. Next season, Paramashiva home program level 1, level 2, level 3 is going to start. All those thousands Kailasavasi applications, you will all be initiation and further interviews, categorizing process is for the delay because we are really sure on the amount of good in every meeting. Our social media handle, YouTube or Facebook, Twitter, if you put a comment, we reach out and give you the link to just flying everywhere. So then organizing through AI and all that is taking time for us. I want to tell you, repeatedly I wanted to insist, we are inspired immigrants. Even now, the biggest problem media and social media is raising is nation. Hey, listen, you should see the history of the immigrants living all over the world, the Hindu immigrant, Hindu diaspora all over the world, the first world countries, USA, UK, France, Australia, Take all the first world countries. Hindu diaspora is free and richest ethnic mind. Go and see the statistics. It's almost 0% NRIs, Hindus in. It's almost in UK or Australia or France. Negligible. It may be like 1 or 2 exemptions who got imprisoned, who got jailed. Don't try to say, oh, there is criminal exemption. Rarest of rare. Style of inspired. After thoroughly studying only these decisions very clearly, inspired Hindu immigrants forming the core population of Kailasa. They will not do crime. If something happens with prayer, like it might be accident. So we should analyze the human everything with a tremendous reform them and imbibe them. Confident, the inspired Hindu immigrants, they make such productive, happy, enlightened ambience and ecosystem. They will set a trend and model free society. So, the next season of Paramashivam starts from 22nd August, 12 days more. In these 11-12 days, you will all, and the further anyone who wants to come to Kailasa, go to our Ask Nithyananda, spiritual AI, go to our website, Kailasa, and register. Our QR code available, scan it and fill e-citizenship. You will receive the interview session. Further trainings will start. We are a nation by inspired immigrants. Inspired immigrants. That is why I am so confident of it. crime-free and purely on donation taxation. So, ready, we will set a trend. So, share and celebrate, enrich and end of the day, what doing? This life of enlightenment, this life of enlightenment. Waiting to get initiated into SJP, station of Paramashivas, Shavarthamurti, Sri Srinivasa Venkateshwara Swami. I bless you all. Be showered with wealth and Paramatvaita. Oh, things we will soul.
श्री कैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्या पार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमद्धिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान श्रीचिह्न काहलादि समस्त बिरदाव ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वापवर्ग वर्ष विश्राण सकलभकेसरी शैव सिद्धान्तस्थ श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज इत्यादि महान्धकार निवारण ज्ञान भार्हध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री ज्ञान वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामी भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रिनव गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरा सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान परागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव कल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास पर आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ सिंहासन पीठ कर्तः साक्षादभूत कैलास परंपरागत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्री इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी
भक्ति संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सर्वज्ञपीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् शासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक पति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठ गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधि मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयो धान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्व श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक आचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिवर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्म जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक पर अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान भव विजयी भव जय जय।